Hey everybody, this is a look at Rocket League, which is in beta just now on the PS4. So I'm going to jump in, I'm going to start searching for a match just now before I start explaining it, because I had a little bit of trouble getting into matches. There's, believe it or not a vast amount of people playing this. So if you want to know what Rocket League is, it's basically car football crossed with Wipeout. That's essentially all you really need to know going into this. It's car football with these crazy vehicles. You can see it here, I'll just spin around it for you. These crazy vehicles, and you get a lot of air control, and there's, you know, there's boosting, which you can use to kind of power shots and also to kind of take guys out of the game. That's really it, to be honest. There's not much to this game, but I don't mean that in a bad way. I don't want you to take that the wrong way. That doesn't mean that this is a shallow game or that it's not a good game. I had a bit of a mess about this and advanced this because I learned my lesson last time about not trying something before we record one of these. I learned my lesson last time, and so I had a bit of a mess about. Again, that's not to say I'm good at this game, but it means I have a basic understanding of it. And you know what I'll say about it so far? It is a fun game. It is a fun game. There is plenty of fun to be had in it. And I think it's one of those games, it's simple in its control systems, it's simple in its mechanics. But, you know, it's not necessarily, you know, a piece of cake. It's more one of those games that, I hate using this because it's such a cliche, but it's easy to pick up and difficult to master. You know, there's a lot more finesse and nuance to it than you'll probably see me capable of playing with this evening. But that's, you know, that's part and parcel of what Rocket League's like. Okay, I've found it. So I've set this to doubles because I find that works best. So basically there's three types of match. You've got 1v1, 2v2 and 3v3. I found 3v3 to be kind of a bit too crazy. So 2 seems like the sweet spot. For me personally, though, that is just a personal preference. Like, oh, I already missed. Yeah, sorry. So you'll notice here I've set the ball cam to locked, which means the camera's going to always be tracking the ball, because you'll notice almost immediately this thing, it moves at a very fast pace, and I found trying to manually control the camera, whilst it's maybe my preferred solution, it is very difficult to actually pull off. So you see, whoops, that's maybe not how to jump into there. So you see you've got boost and you've got a kind of air jump, and while you're in the air you have a lot of air control just to kind of flick your car, your vehicle. I don't actually know what these are called, if there's a special term for these vehicles in this game, but you've got a lot of air control to kind of mess with, to let you kind of finesse your shots, and also your tackles and stuff. So what you're getting scored for in this game is obviously goals. Go underneath it. You're getting scored for goals, you're getting scored for blocks, obviously, defensively speaking, on the line. That's going to be in again. Me and this other guy are not particularly good at this, as it turns out. So you're getting scored for goals, you're getting scored for blocks. I think you also get scored for assists. Yeah, you do. You get scored. Come on now, this is getting a bit ridiculous. I maintain that was not my fault. The other guy knocked me out. Well, I probably wasn't going to block it anyway, but the other guy did not help. So it's worth mentioning there is no single player mode in this game. Wow. I feel like this is going even worse for me than I was necessarily expecting. I know I'm not very good at this, but I feel like this is not a fair... you banned it. Yeah, you don't get any points for putting yourself in the goal, by the way, in case anyone was wondering if that was an intentional technique there. No, it was not. I felt like I got enough on that, but anyway, when I get back here. No! That's one of the problems, so that's one of the problems I'm going to have with the video for this game is, it's worth mentioning this is a very frustrating game and a very kind of engrossing game, so I'm aware of the fact that I actually just stopped talking for a minute there, which is obviously one of the things I try not to do in these videos, is just sit here and play this game, but it's very difficult to talk and play at the same time with this game especially. This is not exactly a game that is designed with that in mind. Oh my, that dude crunching tackled me to death. And yes, that is a mechanic in this game. I found that out earlier when I was... There was basically one of the matches I was playing earlier where I was playing like the sweeper role. I was going around and smashing dudes in the face. It was tremendous. I was a big fan of the way that all that went down. But anyway, I get bandit. Go! 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 I didn't die first. You actual dare, right? I don't even have any boost to catch up with you here. You actual dare. No! So yeah, the handling in this game... Sorry, let's try and be professional for a minute. The handling in this game is very... It very much reminds me of like the Dreamcast game Revolt, if anyone's familiar with that. Like, these aren't exactly RC cars, but they kind of might as well be. And it's got that kind of level of crazy as well. Get it! No! Right, that still counts. Oh man, this has not been a great showcase of my ability. It's a curse of recording video of playing video games. As soon as you start rolling, any skill goes out the window. And it might sound really stupid, but it's not in no small part because it's really difficult to talk and play games at the same time. One always ends up like that guy scored. How are they going to be able to maneuver in time there? Just gonna let that happen. That's fine. There was another game as well that I think the handling is quite similar to. I'm trying to remember. It was a PlayStation 1 game. I'm trying to remember the name of it. What's it? In fact, no, I do remember the name. I think it was called Roll Cage. Yep. So I'm gonna miss. Right, well, I blocked him off. Now all I have to do is just stop it going in the net. That's great. That's great. This is going terribly for me. I'm hoping that it's gonna. It's about. Oh no. Oh, that was bad. That was bad. You know what, I'm going to ready up. I know Colin will probably not want to play another one. And I do not blame him, but I want to try and show off one more, maybe one where I'm kind of not... One where I'm maybe not sucking quite so bad. That'd be nice. That's kind of my ideal here. So yeah, at the moment, obviously this is beta, so there's only this one arena and the 3 modes. You know, the full game they'll add a lot more stuff in. You know, I forget exactly what it says they were going to add in. I could go through the list for you, but you know what, I'm not going to. You can, if you're interested enough about this game, then you should look it up and you should find that out. Go Victor! So, me and Victor are on a team this time. I'm hoping that's going to spur us on to bigger and better things, and not me just boosting underneath the ball as it bounces hopelessly over my head. This is actually not dissimilar to how poor I am when I play actual football. I feel like I've managed to at least faithfully replicate that. I should explain, by the way, the reason I'm trying to drive over those orange spots is that's how I'm collecting my boost. Ah! I tried real hard there. Defender though, I'll give him credit, he messed me up. Come on! Did I go in? Oh, I didn't. went over the bar. I was too busy being exploded to see that at the time. Oh man, this guy is absolutely wrecking me. It's not working out so hot for me. Ah, you bandit! Sorry, I'm aware I keep saying that. I'm getting very frustrated at this. This game just really is messing with my head right now. Right, I'm in the middle. Cross it. Who's riveting stuff this is. Go on my son. Shot was somewhat off target there. Oh, one! Oh, I played it in the middle and there was no one there. Come on, Victor. Right, try and play it in for you again, Victor. Where are you? Oh, missed it. The guy again with the crunching explodey tackle. Right, no. No. Oh. I thought I had that as well. I thought I had it. Oh. This is emotionally draining playing this game, I'm not gonna lie. See, there's not much more to this game, but I don't feel like there needs to be. This is not a game that I think no! Yes! Victor got it. I don't think this is a game that would benefit really from being bigger or crazier or having a million more bells and whistles on it, you know. I think this is a game which, you know, it has its thing and it does it very well. That's going to go in. Saw that coming. It has its own thing, it does it very well. I really like this game. I'm just putting that out there right now, you know. This is just a really fun, kind of stupid little game. You know, it's not the most graphically impressive, it's not going to win Game of the Year, it's not terribly complex. Wow, that couldn't have went worse. So the wheels have come off of this really fast. This has escalated incredibly quickly. Yeah, it's not the deepest game, this is not, you know, this is not Dota 2, this is not, you know, don't get it twisted, this is not the craziest thing in the world, but I think what this game does, it does very well. You know, it's carved itself out a nice kind of gimmick. It knows what it's going for, and as I say, it does it very well. It knows, you know, they clearly had some very specific ideas when they're developing this, and yeah, I think it works. It's a bit of a shame there's no single player mode at all, not because I think this needs a single player, just because it would be nice for practice at least, if nothing else. I'm not saying it needs to have a big crazy storyline or anything, but it'd be real nice if I had single player so that I could, because I feel like I'm practicing on someone else's time right now, you know. I'm wasting these people's online game to try and get good at the game and its mechanics, and I feel like that's probably, you know, I feel like that's probably uncool. I know most people probably wouldn't care, but meh, I'm surprisingly conscientious like that. Ah. Yeah, this has worked out poorly for me, let's say. But yeah, I do genuinely enjoy this. I think another thing I'd like to see them do is add in a local multiplayer. I can see this being a lot of fun. You know, get your mates round, grab some controllers and play ridiculous future car, RC, football game. Right, centre it, Victor. Ah, 999. Jeez. Missed it. I really thought I was going to tackle him there. Right, we've got 1 minute to get 4 goals, that's eminently doable, right? I totally missed that as well, yeah, That's led to another goal, yeah. Oh man. This is like the time in real life that I tried to play Pana football. Which, those of you who are not familiar with Pana, it's basically a small kind of hexagonal cage. It's 2-on-2, and it's more kind of skill based. You know, it's tiny goals, and it's more about trying to kind of make your opponents and such. Ah, could not on that. No! I've got no boost left, I'm not going to be able to reach that anyway. So yeah, this is this is in beta just now, at least in the PS4. I don't know about other platforms, but it's on beta just now in the PS4. If this looks like the kind of thing you'd be into, I recommend checking it out. You can sign up for the closed beta just now. It's closed, so you do have to sign up and you do have to get an invite. But if this seems like the kind of thing that, oh my, that went downhill fast. If this seems like the kind of thing that you find interesting, then you can sign up for it just now. I definitely recommend that you do. You will not regret it. It's a pretty small download. I forget how big it was, but it was in the hundreds of megabytes. There's pretty much daily patches at this point, so you know, if you find you're having issues, don't be surprised if they get ironed out. I'm just going to back out here because that went so poorly for me. So yeah, that pretty much wraps it up here. That is Rocket League. Coming soon to a PlayStation 4 near you. And as I say, if you want to check it out before the 1st of May, if you're watching this video before the 1st of May, I don't know when you're watching it, I'm not that good. You can try and jump in the closed beta, see if you can check it out. So yeah, that is Rocket League. I hope you enjoyed this this look at it. I hope it's whetted your appetite for this game, because I'm definitely going to play some more of this. So until next time.